Hi everybody. If you've ever struggled to put out videos for your business, then you know that half of the work is actually creating the video. The other half is putting it out into the world so that people can actually see it. So today we're talking about 10 different ways that you can promote your videos. Let's get right into it. Now, if you're new here, my name is Liz and I put out videos every Tuesday talking about how you can use video to build a great business. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel so that you never miss any of my future content. Now, it is a classic newbie mistake, especially for new entrepreneurs, to put out videos into the world with great expectation that everyone is going to see it. Unfortunately, it just doesn't work like that. And there's a couple different reasons. For one thing, these mysterious algorithms that we hear about on all the social platforms really kind of hinder our progress when we are trying to put out any type of content. That's one thing. The second thing is that sometimes we feel that if we put something out there, that all of our followers and everyone who comes across our path will automatically see it. And that's also not the case. When we create videos, or any type of content for that matter, we have to actively promote it and push it out into the world so that it gets distributed as much as possible with the greatest chance of people seeing it. If you're a business owner and you're using video to grow your business, then of course one of the prime reasons that you would want to even work with videos in the first place is so that you can attract new leads and gain a greater audience. That way you can expose your business to people who have never ever heard of you before, and video is a great way to do that. So today we're talking about 10 of the ways that you can actively promote your videos once you've created them so that they can get in front of as many people as possible. Let's jump right into it. Now, the first thing that you can do is to promote your video within the body of an email. So if you're somebody who's regularly emailing your email list, then that means it's as simple as really adding a link so that when people are reading your email, they can click on the link and be taken to the source of your original video, or you can actually embed the video into the body of the email. This is a great way for people who might have missed the original video to see it one more time when it lands as an email in their inbox. Now, the second thing that you can do is extract the audio from your video and then use it to create what we call an audiogram. Now, there's free apps and softwares available to do both of these things. But the nice thing about an audiogram is that just within a 20 to 60 second audio clip, people get a sense of what the actual video might be about, and if they're interested, they can go and click and watch the original one. Audiograms are also really easy to share right across your social media platforms, so it's easy to help distribute your original video. Now, it goes without saying that one of the best ways to be found for your videos is to focus on having keywords in your title, description, and your content. We know that when people are randomly searching on Google and other search platforms for topics related to your video, that the real way that they're going to find that, in fact, is if it is SEO friendly, search engine optimized. So your title, your description, and your content should include all of the keywords that you are looking to be found and ranked for so that they will come up higher in the search platform. Now, if you're someone who uses Twitter, another great thing that you can do to promote your video is to pin your video to the top of your Twitter feed. That way, when somebody actively goes and looks at your Twitter account, they will see your video there, and that's another great way just to get some more eyes on it. Now, another thing you can do to promote your videos is to actively make mention of it on your website. Don't forget that people can find you from all sorts of different places. Some people might bump into you on YouTube, in which case they know that you have videos. On the other hand, someone might come across you simply through your website. They may never know that you have a YouTube channel or create other videos or do any of that stuff. So two things that you can do on your website are to actually embed some of your videos so that when someone is scrolling on your website, they can see them, they can go and watch the originals, and you can also add a link back to other video platforms that you are using like YouTube, so that when somebody comes across your website, it'll be apparent to them that you also have a YouTube channel. That way they can click in and go watch any videos that are of interest to them. Now, if you have a bit of a budget set aside, another thing that you can do to get more eyeballs on your video is to put some money behind paid advertising. Practically every social platform nowadays will allow you to upload your content, create a bit of a description and parameters around it, and then put it in front of exactly the audience that you think is best suited to that video content. Then you can put a little money behind that, and that platform will show it to as many people as possible. This is a great way to get some traction and to get some new eyes onto your content. These people may have never come across your video in any other way. However, you can sometimes reach thousands and hundreds of thousands of people just with paid advertising. However, paid advertising is not for the faint of heart. It is an easy way to lose money if you don't spend some time first learning how to work with paid ads and how to set them up properly. So there's lots of resources all over the internet as to how to do that, but it is certainly something to consider to put your videos in front of new audiences. Now, one of my favorite things to do with my videos is to chop them up into smaller pieces so that I can promote those smaller pieces actively across different social platforms. Usually what I will do is I will take about 15 seconds of a video and then I will use that for my Facebook and Instagram stories, since those platforms allow you to upload about 15 to 20 seconds at a time. That gives just enough of a taste for the viewer to understand that there's a real video out there somewhere connected to this content, and then they can go and investigate that if they're interested. Now, another place where you can slice a bit of a longer snippet of your video and upload it is IGTV. And the advantage there is that in an IGTV description, you can actually add a link back to your original video, which makes it very easy for the viewer just to watch the snippet, understand whether it's something of interest to them, and then click right on that link within the description to be taken to the original full-length video. Now, another great use for a small snippet of your video is to turn it into a reel. Instagram and Facebook both offer Reels, and the advantage with Reels is that they get almost 10 times the reach of normal videos that you just post to your feed. So if you create a Reel where you take about 15 to 30 seconds of your original video, add some interesting music behind it from within the app itself, add a few text captions, and then promote that as a Reel, you will find that that will gain quite a bit more traction than if you just post it to your feed altogether. This again will get more eyeballs back to it, and then you can ask people to go and watch the original video where you've hosted it in the first place. Now, my 10th tip is one that I don't really see a lot of people taking advantage of, but I think you should try it. And that is to take a small clip from your original video and upload it to your WhatsApp status or your WhatsApp stories. The thing about WhatsApp is that they allow you 30 seconds to upload a clip, unlike the 15 seconds that Instagram gives you. Not only that, but all of your phone contacts, all of the people who have you on WhatsApp have an opportunity to see that. And that might be a completely different audience from the people who are out on the internet watching your video. That's the other thing. Thirdly, as soon as that clip finishes playing, the viewer will go to the next screen on your WhatsApp status where they can actually click a link that you paste in that will take them directly to the video. This is a huge advantage because they don't have to remember later to go to your video on the YouTube channel and find it or dig it up or try to do it later. First they watch the actual clip, then right away they're directed to a place where they could click to the original. So this is a really easy way for them to also see the original video and to be exposed to a new piece of content. Now, if you're someone who is putting considerable time and effort into creating videos, make sure that you budget in some time during the week to actively promote your most recent videos as well as your older ones. People are not seeing all of the content that you put out there. And not only that, the internet has become a loud and crowded, noisy place. So we really have to actively work to gain a little bit of the attention of our intended audience. Don't forget to like this video and share it with one of your friends who's new to video marketing. Make sure that you subscribe so that you never miss any of my future content. If creating videos that actually drive sales back to your business is of interest to you, make sure that you click the link in the description below so that I can send you a free resource to get started right away. So until next time, take care.